Hey everybody, Sean Fuller here from Florida Georgia Line, and I'm sitting here in my hotel room in San Antonio, Texas. We didn't get in until roughly about 1:30 last night, so I'm a little exhausted and tired. And I was going to say good morning to you all, but the obvious point of it is I didn't wake up till later. We have a show later today, so I'm just kind of relaxing here and sitting down and pondering my thoughts, if you will. Um, and I just basically wanted to come to you today and thank you guys. I mean, it's been absolutely amazing to see all of you enjoy what we're trying to say when we talk about the whole Be the Beast thing and BTB and all that good stuff. And most of the time I'll come to you and we'll be excited and we'll be happy and whatever. Today I'm not uh, I'm not necessarily the happiest of moods. What I'm really coming to you with is just coming to you from an awestruck perspective of basically just wanted to say thank you. This has been amazing, and we're just starting. The stories that have been coming in, the idea behind obviously the clothing line and Be the Beast. We talked about Beast being an acronym for being yourself, envisioning your future, aiming beyond the goals that you normally set, striving for excellence and not perfection, and transformation, like the transformation into the new you or to the you that you want to be. Um, it's so awesome to see people just absolutely take a hold of this and run with it. Um, Anything aside from what I do musically or whatever means not that it means very little, but it just fails in comparison to some of the stories that people are sending me that I asked for you to send. Um, it puts so much of life into perspective whenever I see the stories of obstacles that you yourselves have had to overcome. And my obstacles are so small in comparison to some of the obstacles that a lot of you have had to go through and get over and move on, if you will, into life. And that can be really, really hard to do, contingent upon the obstacle it is that you are overcoming. Um, but I wanted to thank you guys for these stories because it puts a lot of my life into perspective as well, and it helps me get going through the day and knowing how blessed I am, and how awesome life really, really is in the grand scheme of anything and everything that you do. Um, I sit here and I think about obviously being a part of something as huge as FGL, and how awesome those guys are to me and how well they treat me like family. That in itself is incredible. Then there's my families that support me and love me and do everything that they can for me and send me notes, and they love what I'm doing and how I'm putting myself out there aside from the FGL stuff as well. Um, Between all that and then having a very loving fiance who's obviously just a few weeks away from giving me the one of the biggest gifts that I could actually ever ask for, which is a baby girl. Um, and her name is McKenna. I know some of you may or may not know that, but her name is McKenna Ruth, if you will. Um, and just I'm absolutely just blown over with there's excitement in the air. There's love in the air. There's really, really good things, and I love the fact that people are sending me their stories, um, excited about their futures and excited about the things that they've had to overcome in their past to get to where they are today. Um, so this morning wasn't one of those coming to you and saying, "Hey guys, we got a new T-shirt out," or whatever. We do want to attract attention to the site. We do want people to be more involved, and the honesty behind it is obviously, I do want people to wear those shirts because on those shirts it represents something more than just a T-shirt you go buy at a Walmart or a T-shirt that you go buy at Target or whatever. Nothing to downplay them, but um, this is more of a concept on a way of life. You know, to do the things that it takes to overcome obstacles, to do the things that's going to take you to the position and the place that you want to be. And one of the biggest things that contributes to that is not just your own personal well-being, and not just the things that you have to do to get to that place, because there's a lot of work that goes into it, but just having, the good Lord above, blessing what is happening right now, because I feel like, with all the negative that's happening in the world today, with all the things that you see on the news, and all the standards that were back in the day that were held a lot higher when it comes to marriage, or when it comes to having kids, or taking care of those kids, or just living life in general in the right way, or the right manner, not lying, not cheating, not doing the silly things that basically can drag out not just yourself but a family down. I feel like those things have disappeared, and I feel like that's something that it's up to each and every single one of us to bring those standards back up so high, that it's just insurmountable. I feel like there's so many divorces that happen because these concepts aren't followed. The concept of just having the good Lord above you, praying and asking for forgiveness when you do wrong, because nobody's perfect, and that's even part of the acronym of BEAST. Whenever I talk about strive for excellence and not, or I'm sorry, strive for excellence and not perfection. Perfection's not going to happen. Knowing the good Lord above is that. So when it comes to striving for excellence, strive for that. Go for something that's going to wear on you like a glow. When people see you walking down a street, they're going to say, "Wow, that guy's got it going on," or "That girl's got it going on." That kind of thing. And I don't mean by by the way they look or anything like that. I'm sure there's good-looking people out there, but the idea is to have that glow about you, that when people see you, they know that there's something special happening in your life. So, keep sending me your stories, if you will, if you can, if you like. I mean, I love reading them. I love reposting them, and I think that other people get inspired by other people's stories. It's just one of those things. Like, I could tell you my story, and it's going to fail in comparison to any number of the stories that have already been sent. We've already posted a couple, and I'm asking that if you want to send me more of these stories, I want to post them and have other people enrich your life. If you're still going through an obstacle, if there's still things that you're going through that maybe you need someone to help pray for you, or somebody to give you advice, I feel like this is a good forum for that. Now, keep in mind, it's simply advice. What I'm saying? Like, none of us, I mean, unless we do get a doctor on here, or psychologist or whatever, I feel like this is just if somebody else has gone through the same thing that you're going through, and found a way to overcome that obstacle, I feel like this is a great forum for that. So keep sending me the stories. Thank you again for all the blessings that you guys have bestowed upon myself and Chris Cobb and my fiance Katie and our family. And I hope to bring more of this stuff to you. Even if I don't have the answers, I know somebody else does, and I feel like this is a great forum for that. It's all about be the beast. It's all about be the person that you want to be, the most excellent person that you can possibly be. And I think that hopefully, in the grand scheme of things, it might start small, but hopefully it rolls over and makes it even bigger. That your excellence, or your perseverance, or the obstacles that you have overcome will rub off on others and help others, and so on and so forth. It'd be like a big domino effect, and just constantly be a helping factor, because I feel like that's what's missing in today's world. So again, thank you guys very, very, very much for all the help, all the support. There will be, obviously, just to throw this out there, there is another couple of designs that are happening. We're going to be working on an actual website, and we've got just some really cool designs that are happening, and hopefully we'll get those out to you as soon as possible. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the original purchase of the first edition Be the Beast t-shirt. It went phenomenal. There still are plenty of those available, and if you need me to repost the link, I can repost the link. If you want to go purchase one of those, it's still available. and I look forward to meeting the original 55 that made the first 55 purchases. That's going to be pretty awesome. I can't wait to get to your respective towns and get to meet you, take a picture with you, have a little chat, and let's just keep this rolling. I hope. I know I'm not the only person out there that's doing a site like this, and I don't care. To me, it's like the more the better. The more positive energy we can put out there, we'll just try to smother the negative. So, and that's what this is all about. So, if anybody has any more questions, if you have any more thoughts, if you have any more stories, more obstacles that you have gone through, or need help with an obstacle that you're going through, post it. I will post it on my side because I feel like if there's other people that can help you, then let's try to get you that help that you need. So, God bless you guys, and hope that this finds you all well. And much love to you, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay? Be the beast. BTB. I'm out.